Hi sunshine, welcome back to our channel MADCURLS. I'm TaylorAnne.
And I'm LoriAnne.
And in today's video, we're bringing to you another foam video. What'd you say?
Or a mousse video.
Mousse for the rich people.
Mousse for the rich people.
Foam for the poor people.
Yeah. All of us want to be.
Yeah. You never know if it's foam or if it's mousse or if it's mousse or it's foam. It's foam, mousse, mousse, foam.
Right.
Whichever you want to call it. That's what we're doing today. We did a video, I think last week or the week before, on a foam and the mousse, and it went over big. So we were like, okay, let's do another one. And just like that video, we are bringing to you two different ones. Yep. I don't know why I'm holding up 4 fingers. 2 different ones. Mom, tell them what you're bringing them today.
Today I'm bringing you the Moroccan oil line. It was requested. I have talked about the Moroccan oil line in the past. Before I big chopped November of 2016, I had every single thing in the line. Since then, the line has very much expanded. But this was kind of like a throwback. I made sure it was still good because I found a lot of those products have gone bad. They must have a shelf date because a lot of my products don't. We have so many products and things are like 2 or 3 years old and they're okay. This is like maybe a year and a half old and it's still okay. But other things have not had as good a success story.
Really pleasant.
Yeah. So this is the one I'm bringing you today.
Okay.
Actually called Curl Control Mousse. Oh, see, this is the mousse. This is the rich folks side.
And on the more affordable side, I'm bringing to you the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse.
Oh, it's mousse too.
Yeah, I've never tried this. We love the coconut and hibiscus line, even though we don't have a video on it on our channel. So we are definitely going to be doing that because we're a natural channel and we don't have coconut and hibiscus.
I'm so curious. I don't think I've never used the smoothie. I don't think I used that clear one.
No, you did use a smoothie.
Souffle.
You used a smoothie in another video.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Okay, I don't remember the hibiscus one. I've used other smoothies, but I haven't.
Wait, was it? Oh no.
Oh
wait, that was me.
It was Jamaican black castor oil one I used.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize sincerely.
Yeah. She's not herself too. She's not well.
She
was so afraid I was going to take over. I said, I'll do it myself today.
Yeah, those of you who are on our Friday Night Live, our last one, you know, like I said, I really wasn't feeling well, but it's kind of like taken over. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if I'm sick.
We thought it was allergies
I don't know.
at first, but now you're getting like a little fever, so I always tell her she's sick. A little fever, little hands are warm.
Keep in my neck.
And her neck.
I am hot.
Dr. Mom.
Right?
Jack of all trades.
I don't feel good, but this morning you were like, the show must go on. You're like, I'm going to film without you. And I I jumped up. I was like, oh, no. We can't have any of that. No filming by us. Can't have
I'm
that.
I can't go with this inconsistency. We've been doing good. We've been putting out content. The show must go on. With or without you, girl.
So if I sniff or I sound nasally, I apologize. I don't know what's going on. Once we let our hair air dry, we'll be going to get some
You won't
medication.
be doing too much sniffing because I said I can't hear a whole lot of bodily functions and stuff going on over in that area.
I'll try not to. I'm really trying here. I have water just in case. You know.
Oh, but she gets to have water on set.
Because I'm sick.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So if you would like to see us do this video with the foam, the mousse, the foam, the mousse, then
please keep watching.
Please keep watching.
So first things first, water. So I just wanted to reiterate and remind you guys how I put on my microfiber towel. I learned this trick as of late. I put the plastic cap underneath the microfiber towel because it retains moisture. And this is especially good now that it's the summertime and my hair is drying out quicker in this room. And this, I've been walking around with this maybe for an hour and a half now, maybe possibly 2 hours, and my hair is still very moisturized. So,
yeah, I was walking around with the same thing on too. I just didn't want to come on camera with mine.
Yeah.
This video, but my hair is still pretty wet. My ends are dripping because I had the plastic cap on and the microfiber too.
Okay. Want to spray water together?
Okay. Water. Wait. Oh, I didn't. Wait.
Oh.
Okay. There it goes. Okay. And yes, I did put clean water in here.
Okay, good. I know before we went on, I hope this is not going to be smelling all moldy and basementy. Somebody said that in the comment. They were so glad to hear me say it. And the Mother's Day video that Taylor made for me.
Guys, that took me 12 hours. 12 hours. We have over 100+ videos. You know how much footage that was to go through?
That was so
much
cool.
footage.
That was like such a cute. I was so surprised, and it was hysterical. Yeah, it all was me, raw and uncensored.
That was you. On the behind the scenes.
Unapologetically me. Yeah, it sure was me. I mean, you can't deny it's me.
The cuts that don't make the cut.
The cuts that don't make the cut.
That don't make the cut. So the reason why mine's affordable and yours isn't affordable, depending on where you get this from, it's 7.5 flow ounces for either $9.99 or $12.99, depending on where you get it from. But That's how much mine cost.
And this size, I don't think exists anymore. This goes to show how long ago I bought it. I said about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And this is 8.5 fluid ounces. At the time, I know I paid $32, $33 for it. Now they only sell a 5.1 ounce size. Every place we look, Nordstrom's.com, Sephora.com, MoroccanOil.com, it's all $23. This the smaller size, 5.1 ounces for the mousse.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This was the size I bought when it was out, but they must have cut it in half. Maybe they realized that their stuff doesn't have a shelf life. I don't know, because there's stuff you can't possibly go through their stuff, or I couldn't possibly go through it back then.
So it smells like, from what I can smell, it smells like coconut and hibiscus. You get that smell. It smells like coconut and hibiscus.
Yeah.
And so the way they say to use it, they say just divide damp hair into sections and apply 2 to 3 pumps to each section and style as usual. So it doesn't necessarily say you have to use flexi rods or any type of rod set, because some of these foams, as we were discussing in the comments of our last video, like they are strictly for just sets.
Yeah.
And when you try to wash and go them, it's just a fail. So
to me, there's 2 different types of foams.
Yeah.
There's some that say curl, like this one here specifically says curl control. So to me, you would have a curl pattern already, or some sort of a texturized pattern, and this will keep that pattern.
Doesn't it say on the front, I was reading it before, it says for curly
to lightly spiraled hair.
To tightly spiraled hair.
Exactly, tightly spiraled hair. Tames curls, fights frizz. Okay, so
mine's supposed to do the same thing, frizz.
But there are some that say for wrapping. I used to have a wrapping foam back in my relaxing days.
I like this. This is moisturizing. I like this. What's in here? This is, coconut oil, neem oil, and silk protein. So protein.
So the wow, it's like all bubbly. The idea of this is just to show you guys other options, quick options. Wow. Maybe I had.
Did you go ham?
I'm a leave-in or ham with the foam.
Ham with the foam. Why is it bubbling like that?
I don't know, but it always does that with me, and then I just blot it out.
I think you use too much product. That looks like shampoo over there. That's crazy.
I hope I didn't leave too much. All right, so what I shampooed with, because I am going through my Sultanical collection to test it for my big debut on Sultanicals, they had a special that if you send in your receipts of things that you bought, they would send you, it's not even in the stores yet, their new butter shampoo it's called. Yeah, shampoo butter. So I shampooed with that today, and that was good. I liked it. Everything I've touched with them so far. I've touched with them so far. I'm going to keep going. I've loved. And then the leave-in I used was their hold on. It's cute. Looks like a little hot sauce bottle. It is their knot sauce. Detangler, leave-in, whatever. So that's what's in my hair now. I don't know if it's making this bubble up like this or I'm using too much foam. I don't think I'm using too much foam.
So what else is in your hair, gal?
I said not.
You left not butter in there? It's shampoo.
I know. I don't know what's going on. You're seeing it live before camera, right before your very eyes.
Wait, didn't you put the knot? Is it the knot detangler or is it the butter?
Yeah. No, the shampoo is a co-wash anyway. It would have left that
that's what I thought you just said.
I'm barely using foam, so it's having a reaction to the leave-in maybe. Back in the day, I never used a leave-in when I used foam. So,
but today you decided you wanted to use a leave-in.
Yeah, I decided. I don't know why, but I'm just going to go with it.
There's no leave-in in my hair.
I'm going to blot it out at the end. I have faith that it's all going to come out in the end.
I shampooed my hair, and I thought I was co-washing, but it actually turned out to be a shampoo, because to me that's the way it felt. The Aunt Jackie's, the Flaxseed Recipe Purify Me Moisturize and Co-Wash Cleanser. I did think this was going to be a co-wash, but this to me is a shampoo. It sounds like a shampoo. In my hair, it felt like a shampoo. It looks like a shampoo in the bottle, and if it looks like one, it sounds like one, it feels like one.
Then it must be
it must be one. So, I'm not going to give my opinions yet. I'm going to try it one more time.
We're in the testing mode.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just don't know. So, I truly believe that foams don't need any help. I always felt that way. I haven't used this foam, of course, in years, so I just didn't want it to fail. So, I left that leave-in, and I probably should not have because it's not reacting good with this. But it's okay. I know my hair, and I know once I blot it out, it'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm going to keep going. Because we could stop it right now and I could go rinse this out and come right back on and you guys would not know the difference. But I'm going to show you that when things happen, you can still get through them.
Indeed. I really like this foam though, the way this is feeling in my hair.
Does it feel foamy?
There's like slip.
Really?
It's nice.
Yeah, this is going through my hair, definitely.
It feels very moisturizing. I really, really like this mousse. Really, really like it.
And I'm over here shampooing my hair.
That's exactly what it is. You see the guys? You see the buildup on her ear?
And see the color on the side. Okay.
This is cray.
And you're going to watch me pull a rabbit out of the hat.
As you always do.
Be confident in what you do in life. Once you make your decision, stand by it.
We went to Hibachi.
Never let them see you sweat.
We went to Hibachi for Mother's Day, and it was just good food.
It was good food. It was good.
Good food. We almost went to the diner, and then I don't know why we almost went to the diner.
Because me, you, and Adam had been talking about the diner the last.
And omelets.
Yeah, we wanted omelets so bad, and then as the car pulled out of the street, we're like, quick, we'll make a choice. Because I think Adam started talking about how he went to his friend's house and how his friend's parents owned a Chinese restaurant and they got all this food. They went there and it was on the house. So then then we were like,
we're like Chinese. We're like Japanese. We're like, let's go to this place. Japanese food.
And so that's what we ended up doing.
Yeah. So we didn't get that omelet. Although I still crave it. Maybe I'll get it. I think I deserve one after coming on camera sick.
Yes, you definitely do.
I could barely function this morning.
I don't want to touch my my new necklace yet that Wi-Fi Adam got me. I thought it was so cute. Kate Spade probably got sick of me whining about my Kate Spade watch being lost. For you guys that are in the know about me losing my watch somewhere in the vicinity of New York and New Jersey.
Somewhere in that vicinity, in that area.
But it's so cute. It says Mom on it. He said Kate Spade. He kept saying Kate Spade, Kate Spade. So that was cute.
Only the best.
And Miss TaylorAnne is going to take me on a shopping spree. That's how we do our business.
Yeah.
We don't let dates and times, birthdays, whatever, because they can come and go for all we care. We just know the next time we go out, we always say we're going.
Yeah, you're always like, I know where to find you.
I know where to find you, girl. So, shopping spree.
But I did get you a cute card and some flowers.
Oh yeah, the card. I put it on Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram, it's so cute. It was a bumblebee. You guys that were there Friday night would get the humor. Okay, now watch me scrunch out the foam and all of the bubbles.
Oh my gosh, you sound crazy over there.
I do, but I scrunched it out, girl.
Oh, okay, girl.
I knew because I don't remember it exactly, but I do remember that this did kind of have that foamy kind of sound back in the day and that feel. I was not concerned. I was not going to do a second round of this because I kind of remember this happening. Had nothing to do with the shampoo because I co-washed. There was no lather. There was no bubbles. I think it's the make of the foam. Maybe not as bad as this, but you probably just have to go just clean hair, no leave-ins or anything because that leave-in was so light. It didn't need this, but I knew that it was going to scrunch out.
I am in love right now over here. My hair feels super soft and super, super moisturized with this foam in. I cannot wait to see how this dries because this feels really good. It went in perfectly.
Oh, I remember the good old days with this.
Very nice. Very nice.
This is going to be good.
This is really nice.
I love it. And then when I wear it, I swear I get stopped each and every time I wear anything Moroccan oil. I used to really gravitate towards the fragrance. Today, kind of gnawed on me. I haven't smelled it in a few years. I really don't kind of like perfumey things. This perfumey, because I'm not a floral person. I like more bakery scents. It's definitely strong, perfumey on the floral side. But people, I'm telling you, men and women are attracted to this. I'll go into the bank and be in line, and people in front of me, behind me, the teller, they're like, "What is that smell?" And I'm like, "It's Moroccan oil." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, I think it's a perfume." I'm like, "Nope, it's in my hair." So it's a pleasant smell. People really do enjoy the smell. So I enjoyed it so much back when I started doing the bath line. They had souffles, lotions, oils. So you know me, I started buying all that stuff. But it does smell very good.
All right. So mine is in. I had to use a pretty decent amount.
Okay, so that was brand new, right?
Yeah, probably I went overboard. I was just loving.
Talking about overboard, you said I was going overboard.
I was just loving. I kind of used it to like.
I like the fun of foam.
Like
it's fun.
Yeah, it is. Especially when it goes in nicely. This went really nice. Yeah, didn't bust it out.
I told you I was gonna squeeze it out, squash it out.
Okay.
And I didn't need any extra water or anything to get this actor. Thank goodness I didn't overdo it with water.
Yes.
Okay, you made it through.
Okay. So, we're going to go let our hair air dry, and we will be back to show you these mousse/foam results.
Yep.
Thank you for watching.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. Bye. And we are back. These are our results that we are going to get to in just 1 minute.
Because we have an impromptu story time. Not our fault. So
Never our fault.
We were in town minding our business as usual. And so there's 2 grocery stores, like directly across the street, kind of from each other. Across the street, kind of maybe a little bit, maybe a block down. Not even a block, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can probably stand at one and see the other.
Yeah. So for those of you guys that live in Connecticut and know of this, the grocery store Stop and Shop, like we were in Stop and Shop, and they didn't have my buy. They only had buy lime and pineapple and mango, and I wanted the plain buy coconut. So I'm like, okay, let's go across the street to another grocery store called the Big Y. So we went across the street, we parked our car, and we were getting ready to get out. Actually, we had gotten out straight the door, right?
Yeah, I had gotten out, and you were coming around from the driver's side.
Right, and there was a guy, an older gentleman that parked in front of us, and he just kept backing up and backing up.
Yeah, he was reverse parking.
Yeah.
And he just kept going back and going back and going back, and the next thing we know, we hear.
And like we were already out the car, and I did like a double take because I'm like, okay, that's my car. I heard that noise, like that, like I heard that connection. So I go to the front, like probably one of those annoying people, you know, and probably to most, it probably would. Well, it was like the cracked. What do they call it? Those designer plate thing. Like, if it were a designer plate, it would have been the designer plate that was cracked. But I couldn't take any chances because one time in the town that I live in, I got into an accident, and the guy said, "Here's my number. Call me later on tonight. I'll take care of it out of pocket. Don't call the insurance company." I guess because people around here must make a habit of driving around without insurance. And so I was like, okay, being all innocent and naive and trusting. And that night, he did not only did he not exist, his street didn't exist, his license, his car,
his phone,
nothing existed.
Fake number, fake name,
everything. And I was told, why in the world? And I'm like, well, he just seems so nice, you know. And my husband was like, don't you ever leave the scene. You always have to call the police. So tonight when this happened, the guy's like, oh, come on. And he's like, there's no damage there. And he goes, it already was there. You're just trying to put that on me. Now, I am just too particular. You guys out there know how particular I am. I don't drive around in nothing looking junky, ugly. I drive around in a Jeep. But, like, it's not brand new or anything, but I don't have, like, things like license plates hanging and, design plates hanging. Like, that's just not me. So it certainly was not already there. He said I was a con artist, and this is how I made my money. Yeah, right. And like, so I said, so then he's like, I'll give you $100. Now, probably I should have taken it because it probably was less than that. But I said, sir, just to drive it to the Jeep dealership is $100. So I said, no, I can't trust that. Thank goodness I didn't because the spirit of that man was just nasty. And I can just imagine if I would have taken it and how he would have switched that story around and said that I try to get him for money. I try to get $100. So I said no. I insisted.
Which is what he said when the cops came. He was like, she asked me for $100.
Yeah. He's like, she tried to get $100 out of me, but I said, no, I'm calling the police.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, he didn't have a cell phone.
No.
He said he didn't have a cell phone, and he said that he didn't. He said, "Oh, I don't get into things like that. I don't have a cell phone." He had no insurance. He had no license. He had no registration. Okay, so I don't know why he was making such a big stink about it.
Yeah.
When I went back and said, "You know what?" Because then I called my husband, and I'm like, "He's offering $100," and he's like, "Yeah, I would just take it." He goes and just forget about it. But it was too late. We had already called the police. So finally, the police comes, and I'm sitting in my car. And he asked what happened, and then he goes over to the guy, and we literally sat there for about 2 hours.
Yeah, we were there forever.
Yeah,
it wasn't because of us.
No,
it was because he didn't have any of his information.
No, I don't think he had his license. So I think he started calling relatives. I don't know if they were going to impound the car. Somebody had to come pick him up or whatever. It was like a bigger mess than it needed to be. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I knew this was going to happen, I just had no idea. But he was very nasty. He kept calling me lady. Yeah,
you're like, my name is Lori. He was like, lady.
And we didn't realize on accident reports, they put all your business.
Yeah.
They put your name, your address. They put the
phone number,
name, everything.
Yeah.
And so finally, when the whole thing was over, I said to the cop, I said, I know it's probably law, and I was trying to be all nice, and I was. I said, but I don't kind of like this idea of my name and my address on this accident report. I said, did you hear that veiled threat? Because he said to me, lady, he goes, you believe in karma? And I said, no, he goes, you ever heard of karma? And I said, I've heard of it. I don't believe in it. And I said, I'm a Christian. I don't believe in karma. And so then he said, like basically, like, you're going to get yours kind of thing. And I said, I don't really kind of like that threat because was he gonna go home and get some relatives? Was he gonna get his son? Was he gonna get his son-in-law? I don't know.
All we know is he knows where we live now.
Yeah, he knows where we live. And I'm like, on the police report, like, I guess that's...
I think that's so dangerous, especially when, like, traffic stops, like, when cars are involved, like, people have road rage. And just anything with cars involved, why would you give the other party's information?
He was
like, that's so weird to me.
Livid.
He was so mad. His voice, like, had, like, a deep bass, like, he was, like, yelling.
Accusatory.
Yeah. That man was crazy.
He said he was going to sue me. I said, for what exactly? He said, for lying. He goes, because you know that was already, do you see any plastic on the ground? You know that was already there. I said, in my mind, I knew I don't drive around and stuff like that's kind of like not like 100% perfect on my car. Like I didn't like that. So I'm like, no. And so he tried every trick in the book, all kinds of accusations. But it's just like a long process to end up with just a piece of paper.
Just a piece of paper.
Explaining what happened, that he backed into me, very little damage, which it probably was, and we probably could get that so-called designer plate, but it's just plain Jeep fixed. But I just didn't want to take that chance. I did that one time before, thinking it was a minor fender bender, and it ended up being like, some jarring of something, the ignition or something in the front. So
we had to make an issue because he made an issue because he got ugly. So,
he was born in like 1940, so he probably was of that mentality. Like, he was just nasty. He probably was older. It's not hot,
but he was older.
Yeah,
he was like 90.
It's getting hot. Well, not quite 90.
Oh, okay.
But we all was tired.
He didn't need to be driving. Probably.
I was just as tired as he was. And so I said to the cop, I really don't like it. He goes, well, he's just an old man. He goes, he's just angry. He goes, he could barely walk. I'm like, I could barely walk too. And so like it was hot. Like we just wanted to go out and dry our curls.
Yeah.
And,
so the curls got dried.
Go
ahead and tell them what you think.
Okay, so one point I want to touch on is earlier when I applied this, the application process absolutely includes that foam like that excessive foam, that excessive soapy look. I think it's part of the extreme curl definition because it came back to me that this is what happens. I remember a couple of years ago when I used to do this, and just in case I didn't remember, I had you tested on your hair.
She put like a little bit on my ends, and my ends clumped together really quick and had that shampoo-y feel.
Yeah, it was very soapy.
What it does.
So that extreme. I'm glad I kept going with it. I'm glad I didn't stop and rinse it out and try again because I only would have wasted product. That's exactly what it does. It causes that extreme foam like that. And this was the process. Nothing has been altered. Nothing has been changed. I just took the microfiber towel and took out that foam, and these were the results. And I thought that they were pretty good.
Yeah, so yours looked really good while drying.
Extreme definition.
Mine, on the other hand, kind of frizzed immediately. I kept raving about the application process, and the application was amazing. It was, there was slip. It went in nicely. My hair felt moisturized, but as I was sitting, like, by the window and, like, the wind was blowing in it, this part frizzed, like, really bad.
Yeah.
But my hair is still soft. It's definitely moisturized. I feel like maybe I might do a leave-in with this one.
Did you put equal amount of foam up there?
Yeah, I feel like I kept just running foam through up here, because I noticed a problem immediately, and I don't know.
You think it's because it's a highlighted section?
I don't know. Like,
yeah,
I felt like
major frizz.
It's like in so much frizz, there's not even curl definition.
Yeah.
So, like, typically what I would do, like, if this was an actual, like, day, like, I would probably clip my hair, like, here, just to hide all the frizz. And, like, kind of clip it up and mask it with a little clip.
Mine caused extreme, and I do mean extreme, shrinkage. I wanted to show online, but we just don't have that kind of time because I had to tell my story of the accident and police and all that. So we had to weigh it out, show how we...
Oh, and that man got to drive off.
And the man got to drive off.
With no insurance.
With no insurance.
Or
no
registration.
No license.
Just FYI.
Yeah, that would have been us.
Y'all guess his race. That's all I'm saying. He got to go.
Yeah, he got to go. I know, seriously, like, he really got off. While I was sitting there, I was Googling, in Connecticut, can you drive around without license, registration, insurance? Like, no, and no. Like, the fines get bigger and bigger as they tack on the different offenses. But anyway...
Anywho,
extreme shrinkage.
Yes.
So much. This is blow dry. This is the blow dryer to my roots as I do in the pulling and the stretching, and it still drew back up. So it's an entirely different look. It's cute.
Yeah. My hair is always, I feel like shorter when I do foam. Like, if you have a struggle, I think I said in the last video, with curl definition, I feel like you should add foam into your routine because foam really defines your curls.
Yeah.
So,
a curl with the one that says on the bottle, whatever brand, curl definition foam, because there are some for wrapping, there are some for...
ones that can be wash and go'd.
Yeah.
I feel like add... like a lot of curl definition.
Definitely is one that can be wash and go.
This one works as a wash and go as well.
Don't be shocked by this soapy feeling, the foam. I think that's part of the clumping and it's part of the experience. It looked ridiculous earlier, and I'm like, I'm going to keep going. So I always see tutorials where people are like, oh, it's going to work out in the end. So I was one of those today. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to keep going. And it did. It did work out in the end. Yeah. It was very unexpected, all that soapy, foamy stuff. So, but
it's cute. They're both cute. These are two other foam options. For the summer coming up.
Yeah, so the last time it was Design Essentials foam I did.
Can too. Now it's these two. Guys, give us some more foams in the comments because we definitely want to do more of these videos. Yeah. Probably always doing two different ones because it's
I think it's a great option for the summer.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think it's a summer thing because I think it can be any time of the year thing.
Probably.
But I just think it's
We're just saying summer.
Foam is just
foam for the summer.
So summer. It's just so easy. You just grab it and go. But I really think it doesn't need a leave-in. I was just trying to try Botanical products, so I put the leave-in in because it's super light. But I don't even think it needed that leave-in.
Mine, probably. Next time I would probably try it with the leave-in. Like, you can get away with it. I don't think it's going to get past today. It barely wants to do it today. My curls are just kind of separating, and they're kind of disappearing here into like a ball of fuzz, the lion emoji. So I probably would do a leave-in or like maybe the Curl and Style milk or something to tame it a little bit more.
I don't think mine's going to get past today. I'm starting to see more and more frizz now. Do you think it's the weather or do you think
there
it's the
is 77% humidity outside?
Okay, so that says a lot.
But all I know is my curls are frazzling.
A lot of frizz going on here, so I don't think it's going to get past today.
But you do have curl definition.
Curl definition. But mixed with quite a bit of frizz.
Right.
This is what's making it big, I think.
So yeah, again, give us some options, some more foam options in the comments. Let us know how you feel about these foam videos. And thank you for sticking around for story time. Impromptu story time. And thank you so much for watching.
And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.